To start off, I wanted to ask you something. First of all, we don't really have a narrow definition of safe space, and it always seems to me like conservatives are both claiming that liberals are looking for safe spaces, but then they also try to act like they are the victims themselves. So which one is it, Charlie? Are you guys the ones that are looking for safe spaces on college campuses?
No, I'm looking for the ability to speak freely.
Oh, okay.
So look, I'm not playing the victim card. I'm happy to speak freely and to tell you why I disagree. Here's where it's different. When Ben Shapiro goes to DePaul University, by the way, the Young Turks did a 6.5-minute segment saying this was wrong and saying that this is an assault
Absolutely.
on his speech.
But that is because the narrow because
hold on a second. He went to DePaul and the administration disinvited him because they disagreed with him. And this happens hundreds of times a month, thousands of times a semester.
I don't even know if there's that many.
100%.
Okay, look.
Over 500 documented cases of conservative speakers being disinvited, shouted down, or suppressed because they came on campus.
Do you feel as though the reason for why there is such backlash towards certain conservative speakers, and by the way, you did an interview with Ben Shapiro as well, where he admitted that Berkeley was a very diverse crowd and they welcomed him with open arms, and he was able to have.
They just
the
disinvited
reason
him.
for why they just disinvited him is because the campus was just full. It was fully booked. I don't understand what you want to do.
Fully booked?
What do you want to do?
What are you kidding me? Come on, you're better than that. Come on, that's ridiculous.
Well, look, I have to go with the Berkeley administration. If they tell me they know better than you and I do. I feel like if there's not enough space for them to potentially.
It's a 100-acre campus with 25,000 students. They can find some room.
Are you kidding me?
All right, guys. So let's talk about speakers. Let's talk about speakers on campus.
By the way, I do agree that Ben Shapiro should have every right to go to whichever campus he wants and speak, especially if students want to hear that.
That's a minority position.
I do understand.
Colleges don't agree with you.
That's
DePaul
not
University,
true.
UC
The problem
Berkeley,
is
Santa Clara University, St. Thomas University, Rutgers University, UT Austin. They are shouting him down. The administration says you are not allowed to
It's not the administration, Charlie. It's an unpopular speaker.
Who would the chancellor be?
I know, but the administration is listening to the students.
They're listening to 100 students that are pampered and they are catered to because of a radical ideology, because they picket and they protest and they don't want to be on the nightly news with smashed windows. That's why they cater to them.
Look,
right?
should college administrations not listen to the wants of their students? Why are they creating Look, if there is a divisive speaker, and by the way, like I mentioned time and time again, everyone has the right to protest if they don't want a specific speaker to come to campus. If they feel like campuses are wasting money on both protecting these speakers because their rhetoric is so violently extremist and targeting specific subsects of society and alienated.
So Hasan, let me just ask you, hold on, Charlie. So let me just ask, where is the line for speakers on campus? I think both of you say you support free speech. You want to have a diversity of ideas on campus. So let me ask you, Hasan, when does a speaker go beyond the line and they should be disinvited?
Look, I think every speaker should be on campus. I personally agree with that. Even if they are violent Nazis like Richard Spencer,
we agree that every speaker should be on campus.
Yeah, I agree with that. And personally, in a perfect world, I wish people wouldn't protest and let them talk to a crowd of 30 other horny MAGA chuds that basically listen to the racist, violent shit that they have to say. And by the way, no offense, I'm not saying all of you guys are horny MAGA chuds. I have plenty of friends that are conservative.
MAGA chuds, same thing,
No,
right?
not really. I think you and I would agree that people that support Richard Spencer are absolutely insane.
I would never support Richard Spencer. In fact, we've said time and time again.
But the administration,
speak on campus.
But the same foundation that books you as a speaker, or Turning Point USA as a speaker on college campuses, also has fought to book Richard Spencer on college campuses. Also has fought to book, Young Republicans or something? It's like the Young Conservatives.
What are you talking about?
They have booked Richard Spencer.
We've never booked Richard Spencer. I only go through my own organization.
No, not you. Not Turning Point USA.
I never speak on anyone except my own behalf. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The same organization that fights for the rights under the pretense of free speech for Richard Spencer to talk on college campuses and Milo Yiannopoulos to talk on college campuses, for Ted Nugent to talk on college campuses, a person who has called for the assassination of the president in the past time and time again. also has booked you or has fought for your right to talk on college campuses.
And I will fight for their right to talk on college campuses. And when they go, people won't show up. They'll look like idiots, which Richard Spencer is. And more speech is the answer to hate speech, not less speech.
Yeah,
allowing more ideas and perspectives to be heard.